Namaste, namaste, and namaste. And welcome back, my dear career warriors, dream chasers, and future change makers. You're listening to the Kapeel Gupta Career PodShow, the one place where your career confusion becomes crystal clear direction. And I'm your host, Kapeel Gupta, career counselor, guide, and frankly, your biggest cheerleader in this mad, wonderful race called life. And now, before we jump in, I want you to close your eyes for just 2 seconds. Actually, wait, don't close them. You might miss something important. But just imagine this. You're a 20-year-old sitting in a small town in India, maybe Bhopal or Lucknow or even a village in Bihar. You've been told your whole life that AI, machine learning, and tech jobs are only for IIT walas and computer science toppers. You believe it, you accept it, and you move on. But today, yes, today, I'm here to blow that myth sky high like a Diwali rocket. Because in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to tell you the real, honest, life changing truth. You, yes, you with your economics degree, your maths background, your arts qualification, or even your half finished graduation, you can become an AI engineer. No CS degree required, no IIT stamp needed, just your hunger, your discipline, and the right roadmap. And guess what? This is not just motivational bakwas. We are talking hard facts, real statistics, actual success stories, and a step by step path that works. So buckle up, keep your notebook ready, and let's begin this journey together. Hi, I'm Kapeel Gupta, career coach, life mentor, and founder of Study Abroad Academy. I empower students, parents, and conscious professionals to design a fulfilling life and career by aligning their minds, values, and aspirations. And I do it with coaching, mindset work, and the game changing power of graphotherapy because students deserve more than just guidance, they deserve transformation. So let's dive in and let me begin with the story. In 2018, a young man named Aman, a commerce graduate from a tier 3 college in Rajasthan, was rejected from 40 job interviews. 40. He had no coding background, no CS degree. His friends laughed at him when he said he wanted to work in artificial intelligence. Are you mad? They said. AI is for IITians. And fast forward to 2023. Yes, 5 years. Aman was working as a machine learning engineer at a Bengaluru based AI startup, earning 18 lakhs per annum. He did not go back and get a CS degree. He did not crack JE. He simply learned the right skills in the right order at the right pace. His story is not a fairy tale, it is the new reality of the Indian tech ecosystem. And now, let me hit you with some statistics that will genuinely shake you. According to the World Economics Forum Future of Jobs Report 2023, artificial intelligence and machine learning specialists are among the top 5 fastest growing job roles globally. India alone is expected to need over 1 million AI professionals by 2026. 1 million. Yes. And how many CS graduates does India produce every year? Around 3 lakh engineering graduates with computer science specialization. And a huge chunk of them are not even job ready. The gap is enormous, which means the door is wide open for people like you and me who are willing to learn. So here's the beautiful truth that the old education system does not want you to know. AI engineering is fundamentally about problem solving, mathematical thinking, and programming logic. None of these require a 4 year CS degree. Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google, studied metallurgical engineering, Andrew Ng, one of the most famous AI researchers in the world, has a background in electrical engineering and computer science, but many of his most successful students on Coursera have come from biology, economics, law, and even philosophy backgrounds. LinkedIn's 2023 Emerging Jobs Report clearly stated that self taught AI professionals and bootcamp graduates are increasingly being hired at the same rate as degree holders in many tech companies. Companies like Infosys, Wipro, Accenture, and countless Indian startups are now hiring based on skills portfolios and project experience and not just degree certificates. The game has changed, my friends. The gatekeepers have left the building. The bottom line is a degree is a certificate. Skills are your currency. And in the AI world, your currency is worth far more than your certificate. Okay, so now you're convinced the degree myth is just that, a myth. But now comes the real question every student asks me during my counseling sessions. Kapil sir, so what should we do? What exactly do I need to learn? Great question. I'm going to break it down so simply that even a class 5 student will understand it. Think of AI engineering like building a house. Before you can build a beautiful, modern, smart house, you need three things: a strong foundation, good walls, and a smart roof. In the AI world, your foundation is mathematics, your walls are programming, and your roof is machine learning and data skills. So let's talk about each one. First, the foundation, that is mathematics. Now, don't panic. I'm not talking about the terrifying J level calculus that gave you nightmares. For AI, you need three specific areas of maths. Number one is linear algebra, basically understanding matrices, vectors, and how data can be represented as numbers. Number two is probability and statistics, understanding how to make predictions and deal with uncertainty. And number three is basic calculus, just enough to understand how AI models learn by optimizing themselves. If you studied maths up to class 12, you already have a head start. And if you didn't, websites like Khan Academy will teach you everything you need for free. And second, the walls, programming. And here's the king of the jungle, that is Python. Python is the language of AI. It is simple, readable, and incredibly powerful. A 2023 survey by Stack Overflow found that Python is the most used programming language for machine learning and data science for the third consecutive year. If you can write basic Python code, variables, loops, functions, and lists, you're already on the right track. You do not need to be a software developer. You do not need to know 10 programming languages, just Python, and perhaps a little SQL for handling databases. And third, the roof. Yes, machine learning concepts. And this is where things get exciting. Machine learning is basically teaching computers to learn from data, just like how a child learns to recognize a cat by seeing many cats. Now, there are two main types you must know. Supervised learning is when you give the computer labeled examples, like showing it 1,000 photos of cats and dogs with labels so it learns to tell them apart. Unsupervised learning is when you give the computer unlabeled data and ask it to find patterns on its own, like grouping customers by their shopping habits. Then there are neural networks, the technology behind ChatGPT, Google Translate, and face recognition. So these are computer systems loosely inspired by the human brain. So you also need to learn data handling, how to collect, clean, and visualize data. Tools like SQL for databases and Pandas or Excel for data manipulation are your friends here. And tools like Matplotlib, Seaborn, or even Power BI will help you tell visual stories with data. The beautiful thing about all of this, you can learn every single one of these skills for free or for a very affordable price. YouTube channels like Krish Nayak, Code with Harry, and CentDex have thousands of hours of free content in Hindi and English. Self-paced MOOCs on Coursera and edX have helped millions of non-CS students become AI professionals worldwide. So here is your mantra. Learn Python first, then statistics, then machine learning, then build a project, and then repeat. That is the entire formula. And now let's talk about the actual road you can take. Because skills are one thing, but knowing how and where to learn them, that is the real power. And I call this the no degree AI pathway. And I've seen hundreds of my counseling students use it successfully. The journey starts with free platforms, Kaggle. And please write this down. Kaggle, Kaggle, is your best friend. It's a platform where data scientists and AI engineers compete, share data sets, and learn together. It's owned by Google. It is completely free. It is a learning section that will take you from absolute beginner to intermediate AI practitioner. Thousands of Indian students are on Kaggle right now, building real projects, winning competitions, and getting hired. And then comes Coursera, the machine learning specialization by Andrew Ng. I cannot say this enough, is the most important online course for anyone wanting to enter AI. Over 5 million people have completed it worldwide. It costs money, but Coursera offers financial aid, which means if you apply and explain your situation, you can get the course for free. Completely free, no excuses. Fast AI is another hidden gem that most Indian students do not know about. It's a free course that takes a top-down approach. They teach you to build AI applications first and then explain the theory later. It is practical, it is fast, it's produced some incredible AI practitioners from non-technical backgrounds. And now, here is where things get really exciting. Open source contributions and GitHub. GitHub is like a portfolio for a developer. When you contribute to open source AI projects on GitHub, even small contributions like fixing a bug or improving documentation, you're building a public track record that any employer can see. According to a 2022 report by GitHub, India is now the third largest open source contributor in the world. We are not just consumers of technology anymore. We are creators. Hackathons and AI competitions are your secret weapon. The Smart India Hackathon, organized by the Government of India, is one of the largest hackathons in the world and is open to students from all disciplines. Winning or even participating in such events gives you something that a degree cannot: real proof of problem-solving ability. Similarly, Kaggle competitions, even finishing in the top 50%, is something you can proudly put on your resume and LinkedIn. And please do internships and freelance projects, even if they're unpaid in the beginning, even if it is helping a local business analyze their sales data in Excel, even if it is building a simple chatbot for a college product. Every project you build and every problem you solve adds to your credibility. Platforms like Internshala, LinkedIn, and even Instagram are now full of startups looking for AI interested freshers. Reach out, apply, and be shameless about your curiosity. The path is clear: Kaggle to Coursera to GitHub to hackathon to internship to job. That is your 5-step ladder to an AI career without a CS degree. So let me tell you something that genuinely gives me goosebumps. India is not just consuming AI, India is becoming an AI powerhouse. NASACOM's 2024 report stated that India's AI market is projected to reach $17 billion by 2027. We are talking about startups in Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Pune, and Mumbai that are building world-class AI solutions for agriculture, healthcare, education, and finance. And they are desperately looking for talent. The IT giants, Infosys, TCS, Wipro, HCL, Tech Mahindra, all have dedicated AI and machine learning divisions. They're actively running reskilling and upskilling programs. Infosys Lex platform, TCS's Ion, and Wipro's Topaz are internal AI initiatives that need people who understand the technology. And they hire from all academic backgrounds if you can demonstrate the skills. Then there's the startup world. India has over 4,000 AI startups as of 2024, according to NASACOM. Companies like Servam AI, Nirmai, File, Match Street Den, and dozens more are building genuinely world class AI products from India. These startups move fast, they value skills over credentials, and they offer incredible learning environments for young professionals. And now, how do you get discovered by these companies? The answer is LinkedIn. I say this to every student I counsel. LinkedIn is not just a job portal, it's your personal brand platform. Post about what you're learning, share your Kaggle projects, write about your AI experiments, connect with AI professionals in India, comment thoughtfully on their posts. According to LinkedIn's own data, profiles that are active and showcase projects get 40 times more recruiter views than inactive profiles. 40 times. Naukri.com, Internshala, and AngelList are also crucial platforms for the Indian job market. But beyond job portals, attend AI events. Google hosts regular AI/ML community events across Indian cities. IIT campuses have open AI seminars. NASACOM Future Skills platform has free AI courses endorsed by the Government of India. The AI community in India is remarkably open and welcoming to newcomers. The Government of India's national AI strategy under the Digital India program is investing heavily in AI education and skilling. The national program on AI, India AI Mission, and AICTE's initiatives are creating thousands of opportunities for students from all backgrounds to get certified in AI. Many of these programs are either free or heavily subsidized. And one more thing, your resume and portfolio. Do not send a generic template resume. Build a project portfolio on GitHub. Create a simple personal website, even a free one on GitHub Pages or WordPress that showcases your AI projects, your Kaggle rankings, your learning journey. Your portfolio is your living, breathing interview. India's AI revolution needs 1 million professionals. You could be one of them. The opportunity is real, the timing is perfect, and the tools are in your hands. So now we've talked about degrees, skills, platforms, and career paths. But now I want to talk about something even more important, something that no course will teach you and no degree will give you. I want to talk about your mindset because in my years of career counseling, I've seen brilliantly skilled people fail and people with average skills succeed purely based on their mindset. The first and the most important concept is the growth mindset, a term coined by psychologist Carol Dweck. It simply means believing that your abilities can grow with effort and learning. The opposite is a fixed mindset, believing that you are either born smart or you are not. In the world of AI, where the technology changes every 6 months, a fixed mindset is a career suicide. The best AI engineers I know are not the ones who are toppers in college. They are the ones who are constantly curious, always learning, and never too proud to say, I don't know, but I'll find out. AI is changing faster than any technology in human history. ChatGPT was released in November 2022. Within 1 year, it had changed the entire global conversation about AI. Within 2 years, AI was writing code, creating videos, and passing medical exams. The AI engineer of today must be willing to unlearn and relearn constantly. And honestly, that is the most exciting part of this career. Every day is a new discovery. Second life skill, communication. I know, you're thinking, Kapil sir, I'm going to be an AI engineer. Why do I need communication skills? Because here's the dirty little secret of the tech world. The most successful AI professionals are not just coders, they are explainers, they are storytellers, they are bridge builders between the technical world and the business world. If you can take a complex neural network and explain it to a non technical CEO in simple language, you're worth double any engineer who can only write code. Practice explaining AI concepts to your parents. If your mother understands what you built, you're on the right track. Third, your mental well being. The tech world, especially in India, has a dangerous culture of glorifying overwork. I worked 18 hours a day is not a badge of honor, it's a warning sign. Burnout is real. It is common among young engineers and it silently destroys careers. Take care of your sleep, exercise, spend time with family and friends, set boundaries. Your brain is your most important tool. Treat it like one. And finally, this is something I feel deeply about. Be an ethical AI practitioner. AI has the power to help millions of people, but it also has the power to harm. Algorithms that are biased can deny people loans, jobs, or healthcare based on their race or gender. AI systems that are misused can spread fake news or invade privacy. As a future AI engineer, you have a responsibility not just to your employer but to society. Build AI that is fair, transparent, and humane. Be the kind of engineer that makes India and the world proud. Your mindset is your most powerful algorithm. Feed it curiosity, water it with resilience, and debug it with self awareness. And so, my dear listeners, we come to the end of today's episode, but really, this is the beginning of something incredible for you. Let me quickly recap what we have covered today because this is your roadmap. We broke the myth that a CS degree is required for an AI career because skills are your real currency in today's world. We identified the core skills you need: Python, mathematics, machine learning concepts, and data handling, all learnable for free. We mapped out your learning pathway through Kaggle, Coursera, GitHub, hackathons, and internships. We explored India's booming AI job market from IT giants to startups to government initiatives. And we talked about the mindset that will carry you far: growth mindset, communication, mental well being, and ethical responsibility. I want to leave you with one final thought. In 2024, a report by McKinsey found that AI could contribute $13 trillion to the global economy by 2030. India is positioned to capture a significant portion of that, but only if we have enough skilled AI professionals. And those professionals, those future change makers, they're listening to this podcast right now. You are exactly who India needs. Your degree does not define your destiny, your decisions do. So decide today. Decide that you're going to learn, build, fail, try again, and eventually stand tall as an AI engineer who built themselves from scratch. And that story, that is the most beautiful story there is. So now, listen carefully. This is the most important 60 seconds of this entire episode. If you've been sitting on the fence, telling yourself, I'll start next month, or I'm not smart enough, or my family won't understand, I want you to stop that story right now. Because confusion and delay are the two biggest career killers I see every single day in my counseling work. I'm Kapeel Gupta and I've helped hundreds of Indian students from Meerut to Madurai, from Bhopal to Bhubaneswar find their clear, confident career direction. I run a personalized career counseling program specifically designed for Indian students who are confused about their future in the tech and AI space. In my counseling program, we do not give you generic advice. We give you a customized career roadmap based on your career background, your strengths, your goals, and India's real job market. We identify exactly which skills you need, which courses to take, and how to build your portfolio, and how to present yourself to employers step by step, hand in hand. book a free 30-minute discovery call with me personally. The link is in the description of the podcast. Tell me where you are today, and I'll show you exactly where you can be in 12 months. This call could literally change the direction of your entire life. And also, if this episode gave you even one useful insight, please do three things right now. Share this episode with one friend who needs to hear it. Leave a 5-star review on whichever platform you're listening to. It takes 10 seconds and means the world to me. And subscribe to the Kapeel Gupta Career PodShow so you never miss an episode. Remember, the best time